Black Insurance. Guys.
Yep, we're here.
Yep.
We're here. How's everybody's week been going? You know,
My week's been pretty well. Going pretty straight. Grinding. Photography. Trying to hustle. Make a living for myself, honestly. Grow a self-business.
yeah. What about you, bro?
Man, my week been good so far.
My bad. Introduce yourself, man, because you weren't on the first two.
Hey, y'all, what's happening? It's your boy Zoe.
Give me
From the Panhandle.
give me your government name.
Government name?
Give me your government
Oh,
name.
we're going for government names. So,
Government name.
Real name is Keenan. Keenan Hartley.
We call him Zoe. We call him Zoe.
My week's good. Looking to get moved up at work. Getting paid. It's all good.
Where you work at?
College Hunks Moving Company.
Hunts.
Shout out to the Hunks. I used to work there in Mississippi. I ain't like it.
No, that's where you worked at in Mississippi?
Yeah,
I worked at 2 Men in the Truck in Mississippi.
Yeah, bro.
Loyal 2 Men in the Truck.
Big old green shirt. You ain't even got a green shirt.
I'm about to get one tomorrow.
Oh, you about to get
Official,
promoted.
Official.
You about to get
You've
promoted.
been promoted. Official.
Yeah.
So the week, my week's been okay. It's been good. Got to see my mom's. You know, mom's birthday passed. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You know, other than that, man, we've been working, grinding, a whole bunch of different stuff. So we're gonna start the day out with a fun little factoid.
Fun fact.
I'm pretty sure most of you Americans like your burgers. So there was a review that came out about pretty much all the places that everybody gets burgers from. And it was rating them and reviewing them on the burgers and whether or not they're using antibiotics in their beef.
What kind of biotics?
I mean, you know, antibiotics are used to like create disease, prevent disease, and all that stuff. I guess I'm not really too technical on antibiotics. I don't really know too much about it, but I know it's not good. You know, usually when you take antibiotics, you're sick.
Yeah.
So, it was 25 restaurants. You know, only restaurants that got an A were Shake Shack and then BurgerFi. The next closest with a D minus, from an A to a D minus, was Wendy's, and then
4 for 4.
yeah,
4 for 4.
Yeah, 4 for 4. It'll save you, but it also, you know, it ain't. You're failing, but you ain't like failing. Now every other restaurant failed. Just name some off. I'm gonna let everybody look at it. Name some off. You think of it? McDonald's, Burger King. What else is on there?
You got Sonic, Jack in the Box, Hardee's.
You got Crystals, Five Guys,
Oh man, Whataburger
White
too.
Castle,
Not
Rallies,
safe.
Steak and Shake. Dang.
But I get the honey butter chicken biscuit from there.
Honey
so
butter.
not good.
Ooh, that's Whataburger.
They
Honey
got a
butter chicken
Whataburger
biscuit.
on here? That was
I haven't
boy,
seen. I wish.
yeah. I thought they did.
Not in South Florida.
Yeah, even like A&W.
Get a Whataburger.
I ain't never heard of Farmer Boys, but now that I know, I ain't got no reason to go there.
All I know, what is it? Fire Burger?
BurgerFi.
Burger Fire? Gotta eat that Burger Fire.
Get that Burger Fire, Steak Shack.
Steak Shack. Those are the only two. Burger Fire and Steak Shack.
Yeah. White Castle.
Shake Shack?
When the last time y'all seen the White Castle?
Ain't that like in Cali and stuff?
Bro, we're used to crystals over here.
Yeah,
We're used to crystals.
I haven't seen a White Castle. This White Castle's
I've never
out
seen
here.
a White
I ain't
Castle.
never. I seen a White Castle when I was in Cali. But I don't know if it's like.
I think that is a West Coast thing. I think crystals is over here.
You can Google it real quick.
Kick Crystals
It's
and
like
they got Rallies and Checkers.
Yeah.
It might be an up north thing. For
Up
real.
north they got rallies. Down here we got checkers.
They got Rallies in Mississippi.
For real?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was one to be it.
Let's see. Where's the nearest White Castle? Okay.
They're doing White Castles,
I mean,
Cali.
they just don't got them in Florida for real.
Man, they ain't got
Yeah,
nothing in Florida. You ain't even got a Whataburger.
Yeah, that man.
Honey butter chicken biscuit is the best. Sponsor me, honey butter chicken biscuit.
Well, if
I'm gonna get all the sponsors I
sponsored
can.
by one thing, it would definitely be a honey butter chicken biscuit.
Bro, white with extra honey butter.
Yeah.
You ever just had a honey butter biscuit?
Man, so their headquarters is in Ohio. That's why I know I seen them before, because I was when I was in Ohio. Columbus is their headquarters in Columbus. They serve the Midwestern United States and then Mid-Atlantic. So I don't know. Maybe
I don't think it's down here.
They're definitely down, not down here. This is the deep south.
It's Crystal's Nation.
Deep South,
So
West Coast, East Coast.
we're gonna try to go hard today.
Yeah.
We're gonna go in.
We're gonna
So
go hard today.
I wanted to dig deep. I really wanted to like test like.
You trying to go hard.
Yeah, I'm trying to go hard. I'm trying to come with the left.
Okay.
I'm coming with the left this one.
Okay.
But I was just thinking. So DJ gave me. DJ chose the first two topics. So he came to me. It was like, you know, what do you think we should talk about on this next one? And we got our special guest. So we also get another view. But I wanted to talk about society views, honestly. So like, we wanted to go over like the standpoints of like society standpoints, or in how society views. Like I'm gonna talk about how society views me, and how like society views like, you know, African Americans, and how, you know, I was stereotype is real. You know, everybody does it. You know, even if you like playing around, you know, it's still real no matter what. Like. Yeah. And it happens. So like, kind of like, you know, views from my standpoint, and how like I've had stories and conversations. So like, that's kind of like the topic that we want to run on right now off of society views. So like, I just want to start with my view, honestly, how society views me. Yeah, African American is easy. It's easy to say. And then, you know, I got the hair to just look at me, like, you know, got the afro, African American beard. You know, most of the time I probably like lined up, freshened up. So, you know, I'm already thrown in that little stereotypical, like, you know, circle right there. Like, you know, African American male, ain't really, you know, young, ain't really got much going for himself. So like, that's how everywhere I walk, every, you know, restaurant I go in or store I go in, they already right off the back, they already think, you know, it's either I'm trying to steal something, or it's either, you know, I just can't afford it. I went into like, you know, Guitar Center a couple times, many times. I went to buy my turntables, you know, I came to buy a mic. First thing he asked, are you planning on financing this? It's like a $400, $500, you know, thing. Yeah, are you planning on financing it?
You feel that, bro?
What you mean? Like, no, I'm planning on paying cash, honestly. You know, and then I go in other places, you know, it's just going Best Buy. You know how Best Buy work. I know y'all see that little, as soon as you walk into Best Buy, you got that man with the little camera watching all the cameras. Man, I tell you, me and my friends, we set them up. I was like, yo, just stay back and watch. He stood back and kind of like hovered the dude's shoulder to see where he would watch. I just walked out. I walked to the store. Of course, you know, I got on my camera gear. And, you know, as soon as I walk in the store, they're just following me throughout the store. You know, I know what I'm doing. I got my camera. I know where I'm going. I know what aisle I'm going. I already told them I don't need help, but they're constantly asking me. And I worked in retail, and they tell you in retail, continue to ask, you know, questions, ask to see if they need help. That's gonna, like, you know, make them break if they're trying to steal something or something. So like, I know how it goes. So like, you know, just cause me being a black male, just looking how I look, you know, they just right off the back already, you know, stereotypical. So like, I see how like society just views me. That's how they kind of views me everywhere I walk, everywhere I go. Like, that's how they view me, and I'm like glad that I'm able to talk and like present myself the way I do, because I just kind of like, you look stupid kind of thing. Like, you know, I just like to prove myself with my education, with my smarts, like, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah. How you feel?
And I honestly feel remotely the same way. Like, when it comes to being looked at, I'm probably the most tattooed person right here. And I like to walk around like tank top, stuff like that. Sometimes I gotta go to the bank, sometimes go into the store, and you get a lot of like eyes on you. Like, God forbid I go to Target. It's crazy, man. I do that. It's on my head. Are you looking for anything in particular? You didn't ask the first like two people that was in front of me, did they need help or anything? And it's a headache to already be judged, so you're already kind of like pushed back. But I know I can compete on an intelligence level with a lot of guys that put us in the same room may not look like it. And like you said, man, like talk to somebody on the phone, you would never expect to look at me when you meet me in person.
Right.
That's what happened to my new boss. It was crazy. He was like, "Who are you?" You hired me like 2 days ago. And I just shook his hand. He's like, "Oh, okay, nice to meet you." And just got back to working. Right. So it's already like, it's instilled in everybody if you're gonna be judgmental or not. So you just gotta be careful and just prove people wrong sometimes.
Yeah, I completely feel. Society will like kind of mess you up. I mean, like you said, walking in the store, you feel uncomfortable. You feel like people's eyes always on you.
Yeah.
You feel like, you know, sometimes, like honestly, like people forget, like, you know, 50, 60 years ago, we just allowed to be in school, like somebody else in a different color. Like they don't forget that that wasn't that long ago, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's a new country, and like, you know, society is already changing as it is. Like, and the thing is, like with like globalization, is everybody's getting closer on like social media. Like now you can see what somebody look like in China. You can see how people are acting in China. Absolutely. And then, you know, people in China are seeing how we're acting here. And, you know, they're only seeing the things that get the most views, of course. So, I mean, and it's not always the best things to see. So, I mean, like, of course, they get a certain view of how you are. And then when they see you, they're like, oh, man, he acts like that. But, I mean, that's not fair. But, I mean, it is what it is. But it does kind of shape you in a way. It'll make you, it'll break you.
It'll make you think. It'll make you always got to second guess, you know, what you should do in a certain situation. Or, like, if I walk here, I gotta act this way. If I go here, I gotta act that way. Like, I shouldn't have to feel like that when living my life, when going throughout, you know.
And it's like it's trash. Like, I gotta rethink how I move when me and somebody else of a different look is doing the exact same thing.
Exact same. And it's just mind blowing. And of course, you know, we all see it. We see what's going on social media. How, like, you know, this will happen, you know, say, like, even, like, matter of fact, I'm going to go back to a conversation we had at school at Mississippi College. Shout out. But
shout out, no shout out.
Mississippi College, you know, Mississippi is there, you know, it's pretty racist. I'm just be honest, this is my opinion on Mississippi. My opinion. I'm not speaking on them. But to me, I feel like there's a lot of, you know, they're strong about what they believe in. And we have conversations and they don't really like put themselves in like my shoes, I guess you would say.
That's a one-step conversation.
Yeah. So, like, they'll be like, you know, it's, you know, like, y'all always complain, or, you know, if y'all just do this, or if y'all just stop, you know, just being pretty much, that's quote unquote being bad. If y'all just stop being bad, you know, this won't happen. Or if y'all just, like, no, you don't understand. If we get pulled over, we're worried about getting killed. We're worried about our life. As if you was to get pulled over, you're just worried about if you're gonna get a ticket or not. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna draw a gun out on no, you know, white girl, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not gonna do that. They're gonna have their hand on their hip if they see a black male, two black males sitting in the front. They gonna, you know what I mean? Like, they're gonna be ready. It's like, you know, it's happened to me before, and it's, you know, like, it's happened to many people. Like, I've just been lucky in that situation that I was just, you know, he was just calm. He wasn't really, you know, doing nothing like going crazy, but like I cracked my window softly, and he's holding his, you know, waist for what though, you know? Yeah. So it's just like people just don't understand.
It's really sad because people don't understand. Like you said, you know, we get taught, you know, to fear the police. Like, you know how when you see like a tiger on like TV, you like, alright, it's a tiger, yo. Like, you don't mess with tigers. The tigers kill you. Nah, it's like, and it's not all police. It's not all police, because there's more good police than bad police. That's the thing. And it's not all police. It's just that, you know, it's a couple of them. And, you know, some of them might be having a bad day. Some of them might actually, you know, be out to get you. You know, you never know. But the thing is, like, some people don't see it like that, but when we do, we're like, man, we need the hands on the steering wheel.
Yeah, like people think it's just us going
nah, we
crazy.
trying to get right. Like we like, all right, you need to make sure
heart start racing.
Hey, your heart start racing. You be like, man, come on, bro. Like, I just hope this dude having a good day, bro. Like, I hope I was speeding. I hope my light out or something.
I know I would be doing it when I be driving.
You just pray you commit every crime that just gets you. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, sir.
Yo.
And that's another thing, y'all, man. Stop acting tough, yo. Like, come on. If you know you doing something, and we all know what I'm talking about, like, come on. Let's just be smart about the situation. You putting yourself in a hole. You making the situation worse. Like, me, if I'm gonna give advice to, like, you know, the black community, like, let's start acting smart of the situation. Let's start using our brain in the situation. If you know what situation you in at hand, like, you know, stop trying to be disrespectful. Like, that's not gonna, you know, get you no further. It's not gonna help at all. Like, if you could come off rip, like, you know, just, you know, you're doing wrong. They're doing their job. So, like, you know what I'm saying? Just be cooperative, and then you could get further, a lot further, with, you know, doing that. Just being respectful. Like, that's what you learn from, you know, being a jit up. You know what I'm saying? So just kind of like just be smart in that aspect.
Yeah. And like a lot of dudes think, not even like being like obedient, just like trying to make it past that damn pullover. They think, oh, nah, I'm hard, fuck the police, have that same mentality going in. That shit don't make you real.
Yeah.
Get through this, go home to your family. You can be mad all you want, man, but
that's what make
you ain't gonna win this battle.
Yeah, that's what make you real. Cause at the end of the day, you know, they get to say so. You know, I mean, no matter what, even if, you know, you don't have anything on you, and, you know, they say, all right, you gotta go to jail. I mean, at the end of the day, you gotta go to jail. If they don't find no charges, if there's no evidence on you, I mean, you gonna be mad, of course. But, I mean, you got to do what you got to do. And that's the difference between being a man and being a boy. I mean, think about it. How would y'all feel if somebody just camera in your face on Facebook? Nah, man, we got to make sure don't happen. You already having a bad day. It might be a long day, bro. And somebody got a camera in your face like, nah, man, I got to make sure I don't die, bro. And then they disrespecting you on camera, too.
Right.
And people see that. Like, people don't understand. People see that. Like, it goes all over. Like, and you disrespecting these police. Like, and now you let other people know, oh, we can do this too, and you can't, like, because different people got different, like, everybody got a button, and you press somebody's button, you might lose your life, like,
really,
it's that easy, and like, that's what happens as far as crime, like, because only, like, it takes a certain type of person to press a certain other person button, like, that's why crime happens in proximity. Black skills blacks, white skill whites, Mexican skill Mexicans, whites rape whites, blacks rape blacks. It's all in perspective, and a lot of people don't understand that either. So, you know, they think, okay, well, all this crime in Chicago don't got nothing to do with all that. And I get offended when people say that, because they people, you know, people are people. Like, they just in a tougher situation. Like, you don't understand where they come from. You don't understand what they're going through, but you judge them. You just say, oh, they're just murdering each other. Yeah, it's tough, but you don't know where they come from.
They gotta adapt to their environment.
Yeah, these 8-9-year-old kids that are seen like their best friends get shot as kids. Like, imagine that. That make you a man. Like,
see a whole different.
That gives you a whole perspective. You know, you no longer have a childhood at that point. You done seen somebody die as an 8-year-old get shot in front of you. That makes you tough. That gives you a skin that don't nobody else got, and people just don't understand that. It's not fair. It's tough.
That is. Like,
it's tough.
It really is.
It's tough.
It really is.
And there's always favorites in society. Like, I think it's another statistic that says the most oppressed people are what? It's black people, or black men and white women, with the whole sexual assault thing, the black men with, you know, just everything that we go through. And then the people that are going to be more likely to be successful are white males, black females. And that's fine. I mean, it's beautiful that black females get that opportunity, but that's more likely than not because they have to come from absolutely nothing. They fight, and black women are smart. And of course, you know, they don't think, a lot of black women don't get the same chance But when they do get a chance, but when they do get a chance, it's ridiculous because black women take over. You got things like Oprah. You know, even somebody like Cardi B or Beyonce. You know, you might hate on them.
They take that shit.
You might hate on them, but like they powerful. Like, and they got a cult. Like, it's real. It's real. It's real. Black women got power.
Shout out to
That's why we love them.
We love y'all.
We got power.
We love them.
Y'all are some real like superheroes, honestly.
Shout out to black women. Shout out to women in general.
Women in general.
Because it's hard being a woman.
I don't discriminate, but I came from a black
love
woman.
my mama.
And that's a superhero.
Shout out to moms.
Can work 2-3 jobs, still come home, cook, clean. Well, I really clean, but she had everything going down. Paying bills, ain't worried about nothing. I didn't really have to get a job, so I was like, graduated really. But I got a job when I was like 10, just so I could help out. And she made me a man at an early age just off of me watching her.
Yeah.
So black women got that kind of effect on somebody. A real black woman that know how to handle her stuff.
Yep, that's fine.
So I'm gonna get into another thing. You had something else to say?
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going back into the about how a question I have for y'all. So with how we're speaking on society, of how like society, you know, could play a part, and you know, in one's life. So how do you think like society could play a part in your future? Like how you think they could affect your future?
I think now it's over with. Society can't tell me nothing at this point. Now,
you done trained your mind, like you got that
I done
mindset.
changed my mindset because you know I used to just I mean growing up, parents, you know, my parents was just like, you know, make sure you get a good job, this and that. You know, of course, you know you want to, and that's fine. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with getting a job, but like I always wanted to do bigger and better than my parents. You know, my mom, she got 5 years left to work, and she'll be 63 when she retires. My dad was like 50, 51 when he retired, and you know he still works part time. But I'm trying to beat that because you know I want to break the cycle. I want to make it easier for my kids. And we went to the bank today and we was talking to Khalid, my mentor, and he was saying